everyone, this is Darren Lester with Madcap Toys. I've just finished finding a few toys that we have sold today, and we're going to be showing you those toys here later this afternoon in the video, and we're going to show you a few items that we have listed on eBay as well. Now, we talked to eBay last night, one of the representatives. The lady was very nice, very kind, very sweet, and very helpful. And we told her that for some reason, when we started this last year, our sales at the end of the holiday season, which us being toys is our best time of year, from October to basically, honestly, I'd say about May, because we catch a lot of sales because of tax returns and what have you. But we talked to her about how our sales went from 435% up and maybe 465 at one point over the last year, to where now it's been over the last 3-4 months where it's battled to be about 35 to 60 some percent up, and now we're 1 or 2% up. So our sales have tanked, and tanked bad. We're going down like the Titanic. And I said, has anyone else brought this issue up to you guys? Because I know there's been issues with the promoted listings. I know there's been an issue with the CEO. And, you know, at the end of the day, I don't care about issues. I care about sales. That's what I've been doing. I've been full-time. Me and my wife have been full-time on eBay since 1999. Our original name was Virtual Collectors. We did everything under the sun, from video games to comics to vintage coins, which I still deal with some of these things as well. But then we switched over, got rid of that account at the day, and we started out, which we didn't know you could change it at the time, to where we became Madcap Toys. And we wanted to reflect what we were doing and what we was representing, and our push of our inventory and our stock, and what we wanted to be as a company. So we deleted the Virtual Collectors ID back in 1999, and it'll show that we changed it somewhere towards the end of 2000, and we became Madcap Toys. But anyway, she told us that she believes that the sales are going to start picking up because they've been working on issues, and we were not the only ones that have brought these issues up to them. So they are working, they are concerned, and they are dealing with some things that we have brought to them, and other people have brought to them, I guess, prior and before us. But anyway, we want to let you know what we're doing today, and we're starting a new series about our sales on eBay, our items we are selling, what we have to offer. We're going to bring you some how-tos, and we're going to bring you some news as we go. But anyway, I'm in one of our toy areas today, because I've already picked up the toys, and I've got this crazy fly going around or gnat. In one of our toy areas, and I'm wanting to show you some of the things that we do in some of our inventory. So let me switch over here real quick. If you notice, a lot of what we have here, we have mint and box. Some of it's vintage, some of it's new. We are not as organized as we was, because we moved out of a 1,200 square foot store building to where we're wanting to build a newer building, and we've just put it into about a 600 square foot space, including 2 other little rooms that we've got. So we're about half. Now, we also deal with everything, including vintage and, you know, other toys that we bring. Flipping you back around here. Shut off the light behind me. We do vintage loose. We do vintage mint and box. We do brand new toys. We do everything for collectors to children today, so that people can play with stuff and want to take it out and tear it up, and you're not going to be spending $1,000 on a toy that's been opened by a kid that's 3 or 4 years old. But we offer all kinds of things that are fun for our collectors and, you know, our clientele. All right, well, let me show you a few things that we have listed here today. I've listed a few items that I would like to show you and to point out to you, and a lot of the things that we are going to show you are going to be loose today, but we also have other items that we are going to be putting on. So let me show you a few things that we're going to be working on, and some of these things are going to be item specifics updates, and other things are basically just going to be new and listed items. Okay, well, let me show you a few things here. We've got a bunch of Shopkins that are be going on, Polly Pockets, got some Black Hole books and Star Wars books, Fugglers, Disney princesses, Monster High, Bratz, Barbies. We've got trolls over there. We got some right here. I've got some toys that are Teddy Ruxpin-ish. Polly Pockets again. Live Pets. We got some Monster Universe. I've got over here, if you want to see it, some Galactic Heroes going on. Let me move you on over here. Sorry about that. Let me show you some stuff over here. I've got these guys here, Littlest Pet Shop. We've got some Poples. And then in some bags, I've got some Masters of the Universe. These are more vintage-ish. And I've got some Mars Attack action figures that we're going to be putting on as well. Now I'm going to cut off here real quick, and then I'm
Madcap Toys. We're back for part 2 of this video, which we're going to be running them together. Because again, I wanted you to see what we've got shown or sewed this today and yesterday. And like I said, it wasn't the best time we've ever had. We have sewed everything from $20 a day to this last month we had 1 day with nothing, which is extremely rare for us. We're more used to several $100s a day, you know, at worst, you know, once a blue moon. In the off-season summer it can be 50 something or 40 something. But we've had our days where we'll sell hundreds, and one day we sold $22,000 worth of stuff, but that's been years ago. But you know, our days are very up and down right now, especially over the last 3 months, and this month has just been hell on earth for us. But anyway, I'm going to show you the basics of everything, you know, that we do, not in this video, but as time goes along, I get better at editing and everything and telling our story. But our goal is to grow this channel, and I'd ask that you guys that love toys like we do and have a passion for toys and collecting, we don't really have very many friends that are into that. We have a small group of people that we associate with that like it, but we are so far out and strung in this country that, you know, it takes us a while to get together and to do things together. But we do have our times where we talk. But if you love toys like we do, this is a passion that we have. We'd ask that you would subscribe to us, spread the word, share the videos, give us a thumbs up, and please comment. Everything you do really helps us. We'd like to grow this channel so that we can provide you better videos, better content, and I appreciate everything that you guys do. And every one of you guys, we have about 60 subscribers currently, but every one of you guys, we are getting about 30 or 40 views on our average video currently. I thank you for that, because that is pretty good connection rate. But anyway, this is one thing that we sewed. I'm going to be putting pictures in the video as well towards the end of the video, showing you what we sewed so that you guys can look at them and see what we've got, and I'll give you a basic idea of what we've sewed them for. But anyway, this here is Marvel Scarlet Spider-Man. It's from the Sinister Six series, the Ultimate Spider-Man. Here you go. It's relatively new. It's mint in box. It's perfect. And we sold this, count shipping, for I want to say $24.99, $25.99, somewhere around there. It's a really hot figure. Now, again, I'm going to be showing you some a photo towards the end of the video of what this is, but we already had this one boxed up, and this is G.I. Joe parts, accessories. We sell a lot of parts and accessories here because you can't get a lot of that stuff for your vintage toys, and that's basically G.I. Joe doors that went to the Mark II or to the Cobra Stinger vehicle. I can't remember which, but we sold that for about $11, $12. Excuse me, and that's been over the last couple of days. Alright, well, let me show you a few things that we have been putting on here today. This here, and I've got them in bags so I can keep it together, is basically Leo the Samurai Turtle, and we've got him going for $17.98. He is 100% complete. We deal with a lot of loose toys, as I said, and a lot of vintage toys. Very few newer toys. We do have a few things that are newer, but most of our stuff is from the 70s, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. Okay, this here is a 1990 Panda-Con. He's just plain Jane, you know, nothing comes with him. We got him in bag to put him there till I get him in a bubble holder. That's $13.98. We have also put on a few wrestling figures, WWE. Oh, there it goes, falling down there. That's WWE Sheamus, and we've got him selling for $6.98. Let me go ahead and pick those up real quick. Excuse me. Sorry about leaving the frame of the video, guys. We also got some vintage Toy Biz toys. We're a big Toy Biz company here of the Penguin DC Superhero series. He also is what we call Plain Jane. He's not got any weapons or accessories, but we're selling him for $6.98. And we've also got the vintage 1987 G.I. Joe Law action figure, incomplete as you can see, and because of who he is, we're selling him from roughly $9.98, 1990s era there. And then we got a big old 12-inch, cable, X-Men Cable series, and we're selling him for $9.98. He's from the X-Men. And like I said, that's some of the few things we're selling. Now, a lot of times the reason we're not making, like some people show, hundreds and thousands of dollars, because we're selling $5, $6 items. So sales is relevant as to what you do per day, per month, etc. And many of you guys out there that are bigger eBay sellers than we are, or as big as we are, or maybe new, sales is relevant. What you sell is relevant to your success on eBay. We've been doing it. We've been a power seller. We was originally one of the original power sellers before they started that, gold, silver, platinum, whatever, bronze. And they got rid of that. Now I think they just got basic power sellers. I'm not sure. I haven't read up on that for a while. And it don't really matter to me what your title is as long as you're making sales. But anyway, I want to thank you. I will be showing you at the end of this video a couple of the things that we sold. I showed you the Spider-Man, and I showed you the doors that was in box, but I'm going to show you a picture of both of them in the video. So please, again, if you like this video and you would like to help us out, we'd appreciate it. Any comments are relevant. If there's something you'd like to see, something you'd like us to discuss. I am also going to be posting a link to our eBay store to where you can see almost $70,000 worth of items in there of toys and vintage comics, coins, and other things that you might be interested in. So please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, comments are welcome, hit that little bell down there so that you can follow along and receive the newest videos as we put them on. And don't leave whenever I shut this thing off, because I will be showing you a couple more pictures. Thank you guys. God bless.